Hey guys, I just wanted to record a really quick video intro. This video is not going to be the highest quality, and that is for several reasons. First of all, this is an interview between me and Sarah, and Brad is also there, from B-Town Paranormal. So if you guys don't know, they are a paranormal team that does a lot of things on YouTube. They do some stuff on Instagram, and they were involved kind of loosely with the whole Danielle thing, that whole timeline. And if you guys have been following that playlist, you guys know that there were some things that were a real problem after I posted the video, after I posted that part one of the timeline. I did an update and I went and I looked at their copyright and stuff for the name B-Town, and I looked at a lot of things. I did some research and I talked about how my video fell under fair use because they did put a privacy complaint and stuff on that on my video. But recently it was taken down, so I don't know if they took it down or I don't know if YouTube took it down or what. But yeah, that whole drama thing happened. So we just kind of wanted to talk because a lot of the things that were said in the comments of the first video and the update video were all, kind of muddled. So I kind of wanted to make a video just talking with them openly about the things that happened in the situation regarding Dedra, in the situation regarding Danielle, and in the situation with me getting death threats and harassing messages from her phone number. And I will kind of talk all about that in the interview. But before I start that, I do want to let you guys know this video is unedited. So the reason that I did that is because I don't want anyone to think that I am messing with anybody's words or I am taking things out of context, or, so, and also at the request of B-Town, I'm not going to edit it. That was my plan in the first place, but either way. So, I'm not going to be editing this video at all. So there is going to be some kind of weird moments. My mom's going to talk to me for a few seconds, but, yeah, so I just wanted to be sure that everybody knew that was a thing, and this wasn't just like a terrible editing job on my part. No, this video just really isn't edited. I also wanted to mention that this is on Skype, so the audio and video quality is terrible, but I wanted to be sure that this video got out as soon as I possibly could so that people could stop, saying things that were stupid. It's a pretty long interview. So if you can sit through it, sit through it. It's really good to learn about the things that happened with her and Dedra, the things that happened with Danielle, and then kind of at the end talking about what happened with her phone, because it's really, it's important for people to know that in case they do receive messages like this. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I also wanted to mention she does talk about a few things in the interview that could possibly be triggering. She talks about suicide. We talk about the LGBT community, including transgender, kind of at length. We also talk about death threats. We talk about passing of people. We talk about the paranormal. I'm trying to think of everything that we talk about. So just if you have pretty heavy triggers that you think might be related to this situation, obviously don't continue on. If anyone in the comments tells me that there are triggers in here that I didn't mention, I will put them in the description. So check the description before watching, because there might be more triggers there. If I don't get anyone telling me that I need more trigger warnings, there won't be any there. But anyway, because I want to try and trigger warn the things that make sense. Yeah. And then also, I did want to mention that any views that she has in this video, specifically on people who are transgender, I do not share those views that she has. Any videos that I have up that have other people in them who are talking about their views on things, my views are likely either not the same or just somehow different. Their views are not my views. So if videos are posted on this channel, that doesn't necessarily tell you what my views on the subject are. I just wanted to let people know that, because people are connecting me with content on my channel that isn't necessarily accurate. The comments in my comment section do not describe my views, especially if they aren't posted by me. I don't know how that's hard to tell, but, so the views that she has on that, we're different. So yeah. I think that's everything that I had to say. Just letting you know that I will be posting a video coming up soon that is also related to this situation, Danielle's overall timeline, regarding Lakota, the service wolf. It was sent to me by one of my subscribers, I believe. And she had talked to me about her story of how she became associated with Danielle. I mean, not necessarily associated, but how she came to find Danielle and how she met her and talked with her and knew about the whole situation and her views. So I wanted to post that as well, give people a platform for that. If anyone else has any views on Danielle and Lakota and wanted to talk about that and want to have a platform for it and you want that platform to be my channel, go ahead and send those to me through my Instagram. We can find a way to do it. The girl and I did Google Drive. If that's easier for you, just contact me and we'll figure it out, because I want to give everyone a platform to talk about this. Again, the views that other people talk about on my channel are not necessarily my views. So the views that she has in her video that I will be posting likely after this one are not my views. So unless it comes directly from my mouth, not my views. Gotcha? Cool. So just wanted to let everybody know that. Part 2 of the timeline should be coming soon-ish. I just kind of wanted to let this run its course before I started doing part 2, just because I wanted to make sure that everything that I had was factual in relation to everything that had to do with B-Town. You'll kind of hear about that in the video, in the interview. So yeah, again, if anyone has any information regarding Lakota the Service Wolf, Dedra Ambrose, or anything regarding B-Town Paranormal, please message me and I will get back to you, and we can use that information in an upcoming video, possibly. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you like the interview. It's already recording. Okay, so long story short, fucked up the first one. So here we are. We are going to do a couple different questions about Dedra, a couple different questions about Danielle, and a couple different questions about like the whole situation that's going on with your phone, because that's a very interesting conversation.
Yeah.
We recorded a little bit of this before on Instagram video, but it didn't record any of the sound, so forgive me. But I don't know why, but it wasn't recording sound. So hopefully this works a little bit better. I'm really sorry for the bad quality. I promise I will get a better screen recorder, but for the purposes of today, this is what we're using. So, where did we start off last time? We started with like...
You just want me to tell you over again how I ended up getting into the mix of all of this?
Yeah, like with Dedra. So let's start with Dedra, because you met her first.
Yeah, I met Dedra on Paul's and Love's live stream, and she sent me an email, I guess because like we were agreeing on things, you know, regarding Daniel. Daniel was in there. I can't remember what was all going on, but after that, we exchanged numbers and we talked normally, like daily, and it was mainly about, you know, stuff about her, you know, her life, her problems, and maybe a little bit of mine. And then it just started getting into, she would call me every day, 4 times a day, telling me what new drama she started on someone's comments. You know, she would always have to, go away, bee. Go away. Go. There's a bee.
Don't get stung by a bee.
There's a bee. Go away. Sorry.
No, don't get stung.
It's flying around me.
Oh God, run.
But she would always instigate in live streams, like always, like have to jump in someone's comments about, oh, you're doing this wrong with your dog, and I got tired of hearing it. I really did. And I kind of quit answering my phone, and I started getting like a lot of missed calls, a lot of unread text messages, a lot of voicemails. And the stuff with Danielle fell out on one of our live streams, actually. And that
Where
video,
did Danielle come from? Did she just start following you after that live stream with Pause and Love?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she subscribed to our channel. That's when she started doing the paranormal thing, and she subscribed to our channel, and she was watching our videos. That was like her first time coming into our live stream. But she came in asking me why I don't like her service wolf, and I told her it's not that I don't like it, I just don't understand. Me and him both don't understand, and we explained it to her. And at the time, Dedra was a mod in our channel, and she blocked her. She kept blocking her, calling her, retarded, calling her horrible names. And
you need to clarify that before you say any more about the whole handicap thing. You need to clarify. You're not.
That's a bad word. We don't really say.
Right.
That was. We don't call people that. And we'll say, well, this is retarded, something like that. But we don't call someone that.
Right.
But
I get that.
That's
people who watch my channel are very aware of my stance on that word, and I think they understand that on this channel we don't use it for talking about specific people.
Yeah.
So I think you're fine.
That's what she was saying to her. And not only us, but 7 or to 10 of our mods were all over as well about it. And it just came down to either you can shut your mouth or you can leave. Because we allow everyone in our stream, even if we have problems with people.
You don't block anybody.
Yeah, we don't block. If you have something to say, you can come in and say it, and we will discuss it.
Yellow is red, all right?
Green, black, red, yellow. Don't cross your wires, please. But
Jesus, Brad, be careful.
Yeah, he's rewiring a lights to our truck.
Oh God. Yeah, please be careful.
You'll see the photos on Instagram later.
But
of you being electrocuted? No.
Oh yeah, I'll put that on there.
Put what on there?
You being electrocuted.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Brad's fucking twitching and glitching. You're sitting there fucking filming it.
The huge hair, like, yes.
I'm sitting there dying of fucking 12,000 volts.
B-Town interview, tea drama, electrocuted.
Yeah, so we're spilling tea on electrocution.
That's what we doing today.
Yeah.
Very busy day on the YouTube community.
I know. But see,
getting electrocuted while the other two are interviewing. That's fantastic.
We're busy. We don't have time to save you. This is important.
Yeah. Anything? But that's basically what I'm saying. That all fell out with Dedra. And then the next day I was texting her. I said, that's not cool. You need to cut the crap. She hasn't done nothing to me, so I don't have a problem with her.
And see, that's the thing. We never had a problem with Danielle. She never said anything out of the way. Whenever she come into our live streams, she was nice. She was polite. We never had an issue with her until Dedra started all over her stuff, and then that's when everything fell apart.
Yeah.
Until this day, I will go on our live streams and tell people that we've never had an issue with Danielle. Never had an issue with her.
Right.
Until Dedra started her shit, pardon my language, and then everything that we supposedly said, which we didn't, will go back to Danielle, and then Danielle will come to us, and then...
Well, see, that was
and
about
think that it was you, right? Because when you... Okay, so, wait. You guys know I'm not, like, the biggest channel on YouTube. I don't have mods, because I don't do live streams, really.
Yeah.
For several reasons. Big one being information. If somebody says something, I want to be able to protect them. If they say something that they didn't mean to say or something. So in this situation, I'm not editing anything. And if there's anything on my channel that says not edited, that's what it means. Otherwise, just assume that everything else has been edited.
Yeah.
So, but I will usually say uncut or not edited on videos that aren't edited. But I don't do live streams. I don't really know how mods work. So when she was your moderator, did she have like when she would post, would it say like her name or would it say like B-Town Paranormal?
Or no, it would say like Dedra Ambrose, but it would be in blue.
Okay. So she must have thought so because I know that Danielle had said several times that you guys had said things to her on your live streams that were rude, but when I rewatched the live streams, it didn't look like that.
And you see, a lot of it, like I said, after the whole stuff that night with Dedra, I told her that that's wrong. You need to quit. Like just stop. I'm done with it. I'm done with the drama. I have no problem with Danielle, and this was before the problem with Danielle's occurred.
Arose.
And she basically told me she said something, then said 2 seconds later, "Oh, Dedra fell asleep. This is her husband." And yeah, I got mad about it. One, I knew she was lying. I mean, you can't lie to me. I knew she was lying, and even if she did, to us, it's unorthodox to have another man text a married woman to begin with. I wasn't okay with that. He wasn't okay with that. I mean, and I said, and I told him off. I said, whoever the hell you are, screw both of you. I'm done. And I
Yeah.
blocked her. I blocked her from my phone. She couldn't call me. She couldn't do nothing. And she's still blocked to this day. I never blocked her on YouTube though.
Because you don't block anyone on YouTube. That's part of your thing.
Yeah, because we feel like if you're having an issue with us and you need to say something, come in and say it, and we will address it accordingly.
Right.
Like we won't jump all over you, but we will definitely defend our side and let you say what you need to say.
Right, and that's a better way to handle things than the people who are like, oh, I did something wrong or you did something wrong and now I don't like you. Okay, well, you're blocked on my YouTube, so you can't even like talk about it. I think that that's a better way to handle it. So, okay. So you kind of cut ties with Dedra at that point.
Yeah, and then I started talking to Danielle. Me and Danielle became friends, and she wanted to be a part of our paranormal group. At first, I didn't think, like I said, would be an issue until I spoke with Brad and John about it. And John and Kara already film in Alabama, so we really didn't need another member. But we did tell her we would feature your stuff on our channel.
And
Nope, my phone's dying. Let me jump in.
trunk.
I will feature your stuff on our channel and give you full credit for it. But I never told her, at first I did tell her that she could, but then until I was told otherwise, I told her, no, well, we'll just feature your content. And she was okay with it.
And the agreement was she would film something and then give it to you and you would post it.
Yeah, and under
and give
her
her
name,
full right.
And then I did a live stream with her, about the stuff with Dedra, because Dedra was trying to get in real close with Danielle and become friends with her, and I seen that as a giant red flag. And I told Danielle, I was like, no, don't do that.
She's tricking you.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that she had tried to get in close with her. I didn't know that at all.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
She started being friends with her. And then I told Danielle what really happened, and then we did a shared live stream together about it. And then Dedra, that's when that very next day, right after we did that on Danielle's channel, that's right when the Lakota's BS. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Brad.
Account pulled up.
And see, and another thing I was going to mention with that, when Danielle was on our stream, we told her, because
Where's your cup?
over there.
I'm thirsty. Sorry.
Not where's my cup. Where's your cup?
Where's your cup?
that she can come on and we'll help, grow her channel. Because that's what we told her, because she was wanting to get more subscribers. So we tell, come on our channel and we'll help grow your channel. Well, then that's when Dedra came in and started shit talking her on our live stream. And then that's when that big falling out happens, because we had all of our moderators coming in telling Dedra, you need to cut it or we're going to kick you out and we're going to ban you from our live stream.
Yeah, that was before I blocked your number.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So reverting back to that. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what happened there. And then, we warned Danielle about it
Quite a few times.
And Danielle
about Dedra and how Dedra's going to do you.
Yeah.
She didn't listen.
No, she did listen. She blocked her. And that's when we did that live stream. That's when that Lakota's BS account pulled up. And I knew automatically it was her. Like, I mean, it just, because I wish I think I still have it on my computer. I actually have a screenshot that says, Dedra, I know it's you. And I messaged her. I said, I know this is you, Dedra. I am not stupid. And she said, she threatened me some more. And then she said, yeah, and it is Dedra. But you can't prove it. I have a screenshot that has her saying it is Dedra.
Yeah, and if any viewers watching, like, on YouTube, if you guys don't know what we're talking about regarding, like, the Lakota's BS account and connected to Dedra, my video about that and about that whole first part of the timeline is in the description. And I do mention that what happened was I did file a police report because I was able to connect the two IP addresses from Dedra's channel, Dedra's Instagram, and the Lakota's BS account. So I did file a police report, and she did confess. The reason I didn't give out any of the information about that police report is because that would give out where she lives, and I am not the kind of person to do that. So if you want to do that, you can track the IP address from her channel, and you can find out where she lives, and you can find that police report, but I'm not going to do that for anybody. So that has already been proven. We already know that that's the case. But at the time...
And that's when it got really bad for us. When we exposed her on doing that, the Enough is Enough video, that's when she really started coming after me because we exposed her. Right. I mean, it was obvious it was her. I mean, no one else had it that bad for Danielle. I mean, and she was saying some pretty awful things. Like
the things on that, I wish that I had more screenshots from that page, because the thing is I tried the Wayback Machine, but since it's abusive content, I couldn't find much about it. If anybody like watching this video has screenshots from that Instagram, message me, because I would love.
I have a few, but it's on my computer, and I gotta go dig in my storage unit to go get it.
So if anybody has those, just comment down below. I'll get in contact with you, because that would be great to show, because I know that some people are like, well, I never saw this account. How bad was it?
It was bad.
So, it was terrible. There were the things that she said were just horrible.
And then, after that with Danielle, we became friends, and a lot of the things that pushed me away from Danielle was, it wasn't, she said the paranormal wasn't for her at first, and I understand. I mean, it's not for a lot of people. Not a lot of people can do what we do. It's difficult. It's not easy work.
Right. So I think that a big part of it was that Danielle is one of the people in the world that is very hypersensitive. So when somebody makes a comment on my videos and says, hey, you're stupid, you're an idiot, I can't believe you would make this, I just delete the comment and move on.
Yeah.
That's just what on YouTube, that's kind of something that you have to do. And I think that Danielle is not used to that. And so whenever she would get a comment like that, I don't know if she did this to you too, but whenever she would get a comment like that or something, somebody would message her, however, contact her. And I would get a billion messages saying that she was going to switch careers and she was going to do something else. And she was going to, she just didn't want to live anymore. And she needed my help and she needed my support. And I didn't know how to help her.
Yeah, a lot of that came back. I mean, I would tell her, don't bring your other people's drama to me. Like the whole stuff with Ashlyn. I told her from the get-go, I can read people. I'm a people reader. I knew Ashlyn was going to screw her over. And I said, no. I said, trust me, it's not going to work. You need to step away from that.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know. I don't think I've updated this yet. But as of right now, Danielle and Ashlyn are broken up. They don't live with each other. I know that you know that, but just for the viewers who don't. I haven't made a video on it yet. In the first video, I talked about how it's not my relationship, so it's not my problem. Yeah. I'm probably not going to talk about it.
That's what I told her.
Any more than just saying, well, because it's not the internet's problem either. In my other video, I talked about her relationships with other people, but the relationship with Ashlyn, I didn't talk about because it's not my problem. The only thing that I will say is in my next video, I will post the screen recording proving that that Ashlyn is not and has never been a registered sex offender, not a registered criminal, nothing. Her everything is clean. I did CCAPs on her in all 4 of the states that she's lived in. So she's clean. However, that's not saying that she isn't a bad person, or that's not saying that she didn't, mess with Danielle. I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to talk about that, but I will clear her legal name. That's it.
Yeah, but see about with all that, and Danielle would call me with everyone else's drama, and I mean, if it's excuse my downright bluntness, but if it's not feeding me, fucking me, or financially supporting me, I don't care.
Right.
I don't have time to care for other issues like that that's going drama online. I have a kid, I have a job, we have things we got to do. And I tried informing her, if you have a problem, you can come to me, but don't incorporate me with people's drama. And that's what she started doing. Like when I think Jay tried to commit suicide, she was in my messages, what do I do? I don't know what to do. I'm like, well, don't freaking worry about it. I don't know what to
say
do.
anything. It's not your problem. Jay doesn't really want to talk to you.
And then another thing, and I told both her and Ashlyn this, and not to offend anybody, I don't have anything against anybody, but I don't believe in transgender. I don't believe in transgender. It's just not in my beliefs. I mean, I have gay friends. I have friends that are lesbians, but I don't believe in transgender, and please don't push that on me. And that's what they did. They kept pushing it on me, like forcing me to accept it, and I'm not going to accept that.
Right.
Because it just wasn't something I was brought up in. I was raised in a very strict Southern Baptist family. And he don't believe in it either. His family's what are y'all, Roman Catholic? What's your religion? Roman Catholic? Yeah, Roman Catholic. That's basic. No, Roman Catholic something different. So, sorry. He's Catholic. I'm Baptist. It's just not in our beliefs. And that's what told me, I kept telling her, leave me alone with it. And that's when I'm not
gonna do anything about it. I'm not gonna tell you that, you're a horrible person, but I'm not, don't mention it to me, because it's not something that I believe in. I get that.
And then
for my channel, just letting you know that I respect other people's beliefs. I personally, I have people in my life who are transgender.
We respect everyone's beliefs with it, and we're okay with it, but don't tell me about it.
Yeah, it's not your problem. So
don't go waving your flag to me. I mean, I'll be friends with you. I'm cool. I don't mind it, but just I don't want to hear about it.
Right. So, that's not exactly a topic that I'm entirely going to continue talking about on my channel much, just because, I mean, my beliefs personally and my life, I'm very accepting of it. I go to Pride every year and accept it. My life is surrounded with people who are transgender. Yes. So my comments is a safe space all the time. But I do respect other people's beliefs.
People don't ever feel like you can't come to me either if you're gay or transgender. I mean, we accept it, everybody. Just we're not like Pride. We don't go to Pride. We don't,
right.
We don't really associate within it. But if you're gay or whatever, and whatever, that's your life, not mine.
Right. So, basically what happened with you guys is Danielle decided that to continue with the timeline here, Danielle decided that she wasn't okay with doing the paranormal stuff anymore, right? And then what happened after that, basically?
We remained friends. She still called me and talked to me, I still talked to her, but it just became an ongoing issue with drama. And then when I finally cut ties was she kept blocking me and then unblocking me, then block me, then unblock me. And I'm like, what are you doing? What? Well, Ashlyn don't like what you're saying. Well, too bad. I'm an open person.
Wait, what were you saying? Did she tell you specifically what Ashlyn did?
That I told her the truth, that Ashlyn was playing games, that Ashlyn really didn't love her, and I could feel that. And she went back and told Ashlyn, and I was like, why would you tell her that?
Yeah, and just to clear it up, because I think I'm a little confused. The messages that you sent her about Ashlyn weren't about her identity. They were about her relationship with Danielle, right? That was what she didn't like. Okay, that makes sense then.
And then she messaged me about Ashlyn wanting to commit suicide or whatever, whether that be the case or not. I don't care. I don't want to hear about suicide. I really don't, because I lost my mother to an accidental suicide. It wasn't a suicide. My mother did not die of suicide. But I don't like hearing about it, and I don't like hearing people say, "Well, I'm just gonna go kill myself." You're getting attention. If someone was really gonna go do it, they don't talk about it. They just do it. That's a lot of cases. A lot of people, they just do it. They won't make a huge ordeal about it. And I told Danielle, I'm done. Keep me blocked. Do not message me no more. I'm done. I don't want to hear it. And it went quiet for a while, and then she started doing the same thing to one of my mods, Tiffany White Wolf. She's actually a really good friend of mine. She was doing the same thing to her. And then that's when Danielle actually took my video. That's what I had an issue with. If Danielle would have gave me a heads up, because we did the interview,
Right.
and
So
I didn't.
let's start with where that started. So when you two got together, she decided she didn't want to do paranormal anymore, but she was still very interested in the whole black dog thing.
She was still wanting to do paranormal at that time.
Okay.
That was before she went to some. I think
before she decided not to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So before she decided not to do it anymore, she wanted to make a video about black dogs with you guys. Who was it that suggested you make that video?
It was Danielle. You want this? She did, and I said that's fine, because I'm not a big believer in cryptids, and I did tell her. You can be interested in doing it, but cryptids and paranormal aren't the same thing. You walk right past me.
You got run to the hardware store.
Cryptids are more of your Bigfoot, alien. Well, no, not aliens, but like skinwalker stuff like that.
Like I don't want to like offend anybody, but like your myths, basically. So like the big time, like
like Slender Man. Well, no, that's more mythic. Cryptids are like your black dogs, skinwalkers, Wendigos, Bigfoot. Those are more cryptids. That's cryptology. Paranormal is your study of spirits, demonic, poltergeist, anything of that nature. Aliens, like all that's like paranormal. Anything that's not normal. But after explaining that to her, I said I will do it, because we did have an encounter. We really did, and I didn't believe in them until I actually seen one myself. So I agreed to do the interview, and then when she said she didn't want to do paranormal anymore, she took the video down, which voided her rights to use it.
Wait, I'm confused. So okay, so it was whose idea to make the interview in the first place?
Danielle's.
Okay. It was her idea in the first place. And then she posted it on her channel. Was it also on your channel?
No.
Okay, so just on her channel. And then she made that video. She posted it. She had it up for a certain amount of time, and then she took it down.
Yes.
And then after that, after she took it down, were you open about the thought of, were you like open with telling her, hey, okay, now that it's down, just letting you know that you can't put this video back up?
I figured, well, no, I didn't tell her that. I should have, because at the time, that's when I blocked her and everything, and I just kind of quit fooling
was done with her, right? Okay.
And that's when she still kind of, still tried to add me stuff on Instagram, send me stuff, and I said, please, like, leave me alone. You were actually in one of those streams. And I told her, leave me alone. I don't want to be a part of this. Just stop.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So I don't think that I ever showed these on any of my videos. I probably won't, but I've been in contact with Sarah for a while here, because we'd been kind of talking. She had been telling me, like, hey, just letting you know, Danielle's doing this and it's making me really uncomfortable, and just please have her deal with it, because it's a problem. And I would do my best to have her deal with it.
Contact her.
Right. So I would do my best to have her deal with those sorts of things, like taking that video down. So, okay. So she the original thing was that she had the video up and she took it down and then she put it back up later. What did you do when she put that video back up?
Honestly, what I did, I seen it and I was like, what? Wait, whoa. And it had mine and his picture, our name, and then I think she edited her description, but it did say in one part of that video, this was part of my paranormal team. No, that's what made me extremely mad. And
So
yeah,
that was the bigger problem, is the fact that she had mentioned that she was part of the team.
Yeah, and then that's what resulted to me flagging her channel, and I didn't know that I had her channel removed at the time. I didn't know that was me doing it. But
I'm just letting you know, I already contacted YouTube about history for this channel. The channel was taken down by her after it had received so many copyright claims that so she didn't get her channel removed by anybody else. She removed it herself. But
then she told everyone that I had it removed.
Right, because you put a lot of copyright claims on there. And what happened with that was
but I
she got so nervous that her channel was going to be taken down that she did it herself first. She was scared to post anything on there.
She used a lot of other people's content as well, and I'm pretty sure they reported that as well.
She did, yes. Your content was not the only one that was used.
I mean, if she would have gave me a heads up,
like an act,
I may have told her go ahead. But when you do something, and that results back to me having my PTSD. I don't handle things like I should. I do fly off a lot, and I let my temper get the best of me. And yeah, I did leave her a voicemail too, and I was screaming at her about it because at the time I was like, how dare you? How dare you?
Right.
And that's kind of what got me with the video you were using. It wasn't you using it, and it was just like it
you
just
didn't want to be involved in the situation anymore.
Yeah, I thought you were just doing it for Danielle, and I was like, oh God, here we go.
No. If you watch the video, it's definitely not.
Yeah, I watched it. I did. Right. I watched it all the way through, and I get kind of eerie about people using our content because of the fact that we've been burned really badly by that before. By one other paranormal team that we had issues with at one point, we did get burned very badly with that. That's why I'm very, very strict about who uses our videos and pictures and whatnot.
Right. So, basically, just after that, you told her, like, hey, you need to take this video down.
Yeah. And yes, I did text her. I did text her.
Right. And you were very open that she needed to take it down.
Yes. Yeah, but now we're about to get back into the phone incident. This is about to be where things get really interesting because you've sent me messages about that. I sent Danielle maybe 2 or 3 text messages about, to take my stuff down. Yes, I will get a lawyer involved. Yeah, I will get you for harassment because I told you to leave me alone and you are harassing me. And yes, I did say all that, but as for the death threats and everything, no.
Right, and we'll get to that point.
Yes.
We'll get to that because that's like a separate issue that I kind of want to talk about altogether. But just like for now, so you told her to take it down. Mm-hmm. She took it down at first, and then she changed it. She put like new art on it or something, and changed the description. Do you remember what exactly she changed?
She had everything out of it except my voice, and at that time I was more angry at her for just using it to begin with. And at that point, when she was just using my voice, at that point, I'm not gonna lie, I was just being a butthole about it. Because what triggered me to be an ass about it was that Ashlyn was jumping into my comments saying about the Enough is Enough video. She was like being an ass to me about it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be an ass right back to you. So I started being...
And I get that. And thank you for admitting that instead of just pretending like it didn't happen, because that's a lot better than
See,
Yeah.
that's the misconstruction that people have about me and him. When we're wrong, we're going to admit it. I don't know where all these rumors are coming from and what service dog shit list I'm on, but if there's an issue, I'm going to tell you, and I will admit my fault. I will admit I have fault, and my mouth gets the best of me. My temper gets the best of me, and I have a smart mouth. I really do.
Right. So, to move on to the next point, I guess, is that at that point, she wasn't, the thing that she was doing wrong is you were in that video and you didn't give her consent to keep that video up. So she definitely did need to take it down.
Yeah.
So, and she didn't for a while. So people were copyright claiming. You were, I know that you guys were. And then I know that several of the followers from your channel, I double checked your subscriber list, were also doing that. So there were about 12 people from your channel who went and copyright claimed that. And I'm not saying that that's like wrong or anything. Maybe the way I'm saying it makes it seem that way. It's not. I will defend Danielle in some aspects, but in this portion, I did my best to try and get her to take it down.
Yeah.
I put a copyright claim on that video because I told her, I'm like, hey, this is not yours.
Yeah.
You can't just use it. You need both parties' consent to use it. They need to have your consent and you need to have theirs.
I'm sitting in park and I have my seatbelt on.
Gotta be careful. Gotta be safe.
Yes, that tells you a lot about what type of person I am.
So, just in general, that situation didn't go well, and in the end, she ended up removing her channel because of her fear that she kept getting these emails every day. She was getting really frustrated, and she was so worried that her channel would get... What, you want up on the bed? Okay, fine, come on.
Get removed. Yeah, because see, I don't know why she was telling people. She made a whole video about it. Did you get it?
No, they don't. Dude, I talked to. He didn't know what the fuck I was talking
What
about.
are you even doing?
I gotta get a voltage regulator.
Come over here.
Okay. But I didn't remove her channel, and I don't really appreciate her and Ashlyn getting up on a video saying that we had her channel removed when I did not.
Please.
I didn't even know her channel was removed until like maybe a day or two after the fact.
What? 1 second. Why? Okay. Well, are the pillows gonna be ready? No.
Tonight?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. No. That's all right. I'll live. I'll be fine. There's pillows there. I'll put a blanket over them or something. It's okay. My mom's being very nice because I miss her. So, crap.
In conclusion, yeah, but her making a video about us that we had her channel removed. I had no idea her channel was removed until after the fact.
Yeah, and let's be frank here. You aren't the ones who removed it. The copyright claims didn't even remove it. What did remove it was her getting scared of the copyright claims and then her taking it down. That's what happened. So if anybody here is confused.
Back when we were even talking, she was even getting copyright claims, and I told her, I'm like, you need to quit using like videos that aren't yours, music, whatever.
The documentaries, the music, she was using a lot of copyrighted content, but then she kept telling me that she didn't understand. Like, she's like, but those videos aren't even on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, just because they aren't on YouTube doesn't mean that they're yours to use.
Yeah.
That's not how that works. So the documentaries that she used and the documentaries she's using now, I think still, that's not her content. That's not her thing to use. It's different if it's something like commentary. So like for my video falls under my T video, that timeline explanation. That falls under fair use because I'm commentating on the situation.
Okay.
1 second. What? Okay, thank you. You wanted this to be non-edited, so I'm not going to edit that out.
But that's what kind of made me ill about it. Wasn't the fact that you were using my video and commenting over
You
it.
just
Is
didn't
the
want to
fact
be involved in the drama.
I didn't, and you know, Dedra has already slandered us so badly that everyone thinks that I'm like some horrible monster when all I did was tell the truth,
Right.
and I'm
So
already
that's what
getting
I'm hoping happens throughout this video series, is that we all realize that people are people, and people may make bad decisions at some points, or may like say something that wasn't the best thing to say. That doesn't mean that they're a terrible person. That doesn't mean that they're a monster.
Yeah,
It's the same way I feel about Danielle.
jumping in comments saying that. One thing I do want to clear out before I move forward is I did comment on some Deidre's videos because I don't think her dog is as trained as she says she is. And I
Sorry.
said that. And I had
Supposed to
friends.
be like bipartisan. I'm like,
Well, I mean, she told me she lets her dog get off the floor of a restaurant. Come on now. And then that's coming from her mouth.
oh girl, that dog gonna die.
Yeah, eating crumbs off the floor.
Yeah, what if your dog eats like chocolate or something? That dog is gonna.
But
Okay, it's fine, whatever. Not my dog.
they were jumping all over me about it, and they horse lover Eva Skywalker, whatever the hell her name is, she told me, I never said Deidre's husband didn't die. I never said that her dog should be killed. They told me my dog deserves to be killed, and that my dog's a vicious mutt, and that God, everything about my dog. My dog was a monster. But I told her, I was like, wait, I thought she said, Eva told me in a comment, now I have the comments, told me that Deidre's ex-husband was beating her and everything, and she escaped from a bad relationship. That's why she changed her name. I said, I thought she said her husband died. That's funny. That's all I said, and that's documented.
Wait, okay, so let's go back. Dedra, this video is in anonymous as well, so I don't know if I have all of the anonymous videos in.
And to throw that out there, I am not anonymous. I know who is
Right.
behind the account. She is a friend of mine. There's 3 people that is over that account, and I nor Brad are a part of it. I did give them the information. I did tell them everything they needed to know. I did tip them off. What they did with that information is not my business.
Not part of her, right? And yeah, just to put that out there first, but also, I don't know if I added all of the anonymous videos in or not. This is bad. I should know what's in my video. But basically, if I think all of the videos are in there, but there is one where Anonymous gives out Dedra's original legal name. I don't know if Dedra changed her name or not. That was not something that I looked into. Maybe it should have been. I'm sorry. I'll try.
Duvall is her legal name.
What is?
Tanya Duvall is her legal name.
Okay.
I don't know, even though I don't even remember. She told me, she gave me the story about it, but I don't know. Dedra, I don't know where that came from. It might be a middle name, but but now her Instagram is Dedra Marchetti. YouTube, it's Dedra Ambrose. Ambrose is her fiance's last name.
Okay.
Tanya Duvall is her married name. That she was married to whatever his name is. His last name was Duvall. I guess her main name's Marchetti. All I know is she's got a lot of freaking names, and that's ridiculous.
I didn't even know about the Dedra Marchetti. I didn't know that she had changed her. I haven't been able to find her on Instagram recently, but I was thinking that was because she blocked me. Yep. Maybe it's because they filed a police report on her. I don't know.
I will admit this, and I stand by what I say, whether it be cold and mean. But for what she did, I did say this in a comment, that she deserves to die in a shallow grave. She deserves to be put in a shallow grave. That is what I said, and I stick to that, because she has done such awful things and said awful things to people, and has manipulated so many people. That that's my opinion. That's not a death threat. That's
right.
an opinion.
And that's on. And I think I have the things that she's done, I have a lot of them documented in that timeline video. I have one from a guy that isn't even like remotely connected with Danielle, of comments that she left on people's accounts that aren't Danielle, that aren't B-Town. So if you want to see more of that, that's in that video too.
Yeah.
Because this isn't like baseless, like she has done things. This isn't like just us being like mean.
No.
So that's there as well. Okay.
But I know, but about me saying that I don't know where she's getting that. I plagiarized a law enforcement's hand signature. I forged a fake report. No, I have all the police reports that state that I filed reports on her, and I went down to the courthouse. I signed papers.
Hey, you work at an auto parts, so you
Did your car alarm just? Did your truck just set off that car alarm?
Oh my God! Be careful, Brad.
Our truck just set off that car alarm. What the fuck?
damn sure did.
But anyway, all right. Back to what I was saying. What was I saying?
The police reports.
Yes, the police report. I went down to the courthouse and I did file a no contact order. I did do that. Whether it has went through the system or not, I don't know. But I did do my part and I filed a no contact order. And she's saying that I'm lying about that. No, I did file one, and whether it's been delivered or not is, I guess, on her police department side. I don't know. But I did file one. And she is not supposed to be in contact with me or have people contact me or even bring me up in that. Like, I guess she's just that obsessed with making me, like, that's her goal. She says many times she wants me to go to jail. I'm not going to jail. I have not broke no laws. I have not threatened nobody. I'm not harassing nobody. But I haven't forged a signature or faked a police report. I mean, there's just so many things that are being said that I don't see how they're even coming to that conclusion.
Right, like baseless accusations.
Yes.
So to kind of continue with that, actually, I did post a video after my first video when Sarah sent me a couple messages immediately after I posted that video that were a little bit like concerning to me originally. And then I went and I filmed a video where I showed some of the text messages that I had received from her. I did blur your number's not in them. But I think, let's see if I can find the comment. I want to read it because I know that. All right. So it says update, watch this, and then I have a link to the YouTube video. I'll be posting this both in the comment section and in this description, so I hope no one misses it. I have been issued a privacy complaint by an account owned by a paranormal team, which is true. They are threatening me and my safety, and they are threatening Danielle and her safety as well. So, where we have found that is that Dedra, what we currently believe, we don't know if it's Dedra or not.
Well, the detective seems to think so. Like, when I spoke to him, because when you sent me those messages, my jaw dropped and I freaked out because, yes, that is my phone number. But no, that's not me saying that. Because I never knew your phone number. I never really knew you outside of Instagram.
Right.
And when I seen that, my jaw dropped. I was like, oh my God. So I jump on the phone and I get the cops involved. They do a report, and the officer I spoke to said, yes, that can happen. I called my phone company. They said, yeah, if you're not ready, you don't have a registered number because, we got to have a contract to have a registered cell phone number. But they said, yes, scammers and anyone can take your phone number and use it. And it's happened to quite a lot of people. And that's what had happened. The detective thinks, and I explained to him all that had happened with Dedra, and he's like, he explained to me, he's like, yeah, I can almost guarantee you that is who's doing it. And as soon as I can, get proof of it, she'll go to jail for it. For that, because that's identity theft. It's illegal.
Right. So let me try and find the
only reason I knew it was Dedra is because she was threatening your service dog, and she always freaking does that to anyone who has a damn service dog. She has a problem.
Okay, so I'm gonna try. See, like I don't want to show your number. But if somebody really needs to see these, here. So basically, these are the messages I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read these messages. It says you need to take down that video now. I got your fucking number, so see how easy it is for me to get your school, your address, everything. And if you don't think I'm serious, I'll have Brad call you again. This number left me 12 different voicemails over the course of a couple days. All of them were with a male's voice, and they were really threatening, basically. They like, she knew things that, like, she shouldn't know. Like, my sister's name, who passed in a car accident. She knew her unborn son's name, who passed in the same car accident. Like, the things that she knew were just very concerning.
Yeah, I didn't
Although
even know
I suppose if you know my last name, you can look me up and find me on her obituary. I don't know. Okay. Obviously you didn't listen the first time, you idiot child. Take the goddamn video down. I know your address. I know your phone number. I know your name. I know your school. I know everything about you, you snot-nosed slut. Kill yourself so I don't have to do it for you. So those are texts that I got 2 days before I sent them to Sarah. And then she sent me my address. So she knew my address. She sent me the college that I go to.
Information.
She sent me the college that I go to, and she said, stop using our name. It's under copyright. You cannot use it, or we will take legal action. And I said, please stop contacting me. I blurred the video, because I thought this was B-Town. Okay, so like in this message, I thought that's who I was talking to. So I said, please stop contacting me. I blurred the video like YouTube suggested I do, and your name didn't show up under the copyright registry. I don't know what else you want me to do. I'm not going to take your name out of the videos or anything out of my old video or any of the ones I'm working on for that series. I have legal right to make commentary on those events and that content. And she said, you have the legal right to fucking die, bitch. I'll kill you and your service dog. Girl, my dog can do so much more shit than your dog can do. Okay. I can't believe all the lies you told, and you won't even remove them. That's so immature. You need to do it yourself. Take the videos down, or I will make you kill yourself. And then I'm not going to read the next part because it got really graphic.
Yeah, that was grotesque. I wouldn't say nothing like that.
I'm not going to read that out loud. If somebody really wants to know, y'all can message me on Instagram. I will show you the text. I will show anyone who needs to see the texts, since I'm not going to show them on this video because I don't want to. Because I'm not planning on editing this, because it was at the request of B-Town, and obviously that makes sense because I don't want anyone to think that I'm like editing anybody's words. Yeah. So I'm not going to edit this video.
And here's the thing, though, if I even had a problem with you about that, and I even had your number, I wouldn't have went to that length. I would have been like professional, like, hey, this is Sarah from B-Town. You're using my video. I don't appreciate it. Like how I messaged you on Instagram.
Right.
I wasn't that mean. I wasn't trying to be. I never threatened
girl.
I never threatened you. Like I would never,
like the way that she did,
to hurt or cause harm or
right.
That's not what I do. Like, why would I do that? Why would you do that in a text message? That's illegal.
Fucking screenshots. So
exactly.
If anybody really needs to see those, like if any of my viewers need to see those, just message me on my Instagram. It's at Arlo, the service poodle, with periods where the spaces would be. And you can message me and I will send you a screenshot of those messages with the number blurred so that obviously you can't contact.
Yeah. I'll run by I'll stop by Metro and I will get my call logs and it will show that I've never even called your number.
No, I believe you. So there was pictures of in our messages. We also sent photos of she sent me pictures of her talking to the FBI agent, because we've been working on a case with the police regarding this, because we found out obviously what Sarah didn't send these. So immediately when I
Dedra did use my number in either a text now account or any like you can go online and you can type in any number you want to and send a text message as that number. That's what, and I don't know why they even allow that. But
I don't really know
apparently
anything about that.
But see, if I could have heard the voicemails, I could have told you if it was her fiance or not.
Yeah, and I
Brad wouldn't
I deleted the voicemails from my phone because I have serious psychiatric health issues, and
Yeah.
I keep myself safe first before anything else, before getting receipts, before anything like that. So that's why those are deleted. I'm sorry that I don't have those to post on YouTube, but I probably wouldn't have posted them anyway because they sound like that text message. So they're like really scary.
See, Brad wouldn't say something like that either. Like
I
Brad,
know. That's the thing is, like, even when I got them, I was like,
he left
Brad is like
Danielle
the
a
least,
voicemail.
like, Brad.
He did leave Danielle a voicemail, and I was sitting right there because we had just we were in the moving truck pulling up at our storage unit. Just came from Tennessee, and he got her number. I gave it to him, and he said, Danielle, this is Brad from B-Town. You're using our content. I don't appreciate it. You need to take down the video, or I will get in touch with the lawyer. And he said, have a nice day, and he hung up.
Have a nice day. And he
What
hung up.
people don't understand. Because, see, what people don't understand, Brad does not fool with this. He does not give a crap less about any online drama. He don't care to hear about it. He don't care to be involved in it. Like, he just don't care.
My boyfriend is the same way. Yeah. So when he heard that I was going, I haven't even told him about the text messages. Hi, Charlie. I'm sorry. I'm getting death threats. It's fine. Hi. It's fine.
And then to clear up whatever Maddie is saying, Maddie, I don't even know who she is. I've never heard of this girl. I may have had an interaction with her in the Lakota's BS account, but I never threatened her. Never, unless Deidre's doing some other crap in my name, wouldn't surprise me.
And I'm going to be totally honest. I'm not affiliated. I'm going to say this one more time because I said it in my comments once, but I'm going to say it for my whole channel to see. I am not affiliated with anything that anyone is saying in the comments unless I'm saying it. So anything that anybody's saying in the comments, anybody who isn't me in my videos, I'm not, that's not, they probably don't match my views. You know, this isn't, my channel went from 0 to 100 real quick. I was like,
see,
get ready with me. And then
I do want to put out that I have never been institutionalized. Like, I have PTSD, anxiety, and ADHD. That's about it. I've never been institutionalized. Like, I've never been in a psychiatric ward. I do not have a criminal record. The only thing I do have was when I was attacked and I defended myself and it got thrown out in court. That's the only thing that's in there, but it was thrown out in court. That's it.
You're gonna find a lot of shit under my name, but that's because my parents are divorced and a lot of shit went down. So,
I mean, but I've never been institutionalized. I don't have a criminal record. I'm not mentally unstable. I learned. You know, reading your comments, I learned a lot about myself that I didn't know.
Yeah. So a lot of those comments that are on those videos, if you'll notice, a lot of the comments on those videos are not things that I talked about in my video. You know why? Because they're rumors. So I don't even know. I don't know if they're true. I don't know if they're untrue. I don't know. So I don't have any proof. So I don't talk about them. That's just how I live my life. If I don't have proof of something, it didn't fucking happen. So
yeah. Exactly.
And you know that, Sarah, because you were like, girl, just post it.
Why? I guess everyone thinks that we've got some big, huge hand in this, when really, we really have almost zero interaction with any of this. I don't fuck with the service dog community. I don't have Facebook. Like, the only thing on our Instagram is paranormal and abandoned and some other random things. I mean, like, we don't have a big hand in this like a lot of people think we do.
Right. And I just wanted to make this to kind of, not to pull you more into it, but just to kind of make sure that people aren't confused. Because the stuff that I was getting was really concerning. So obviously I made that video because I was like, hey guys, this is really bad. Like, fucking help me. And now I just want to kind of clear it. I'm not going to delete any videos. I don't delete videos on my channel. I just don't do it because it is a record of what happened. And even if I did delete it, it would show up on the Wayback Machine. So people who are smart enough will find it.
As long as, you know, this is what I wanted to be able to tell our side and what really happened from our point of view, because everything fell out. No one came to me and asked me what happened. Only, Dedra was sending people to attack me, and when I tried to explain my side, I was being called a liar.
Right, and that's not okay. That's not cool. So, just to let you guys know, my comments, if you start having death threats and problems like that, y'all gonna get removed from my comments. I also don't block people from my channel, except for one person. One person is blocked. Sorry, Benny Ramirez, you are blocked from my channel. Leave me the fuck alone. But otherwise, I don't block people. Just because I have the same mindset. I believe that if you have something you need to say, and it's important that you say it, that you should have a space to say it in a space that makes sense.
Yeah, given Dedra and Maddie running in your comments, I don't know who she is, and I don't know how she has all this false knowledge on me, but I can assure you, half the stuff that is being said is not at all, like, the least bit true. I don't, like, why run with it? Like, this is stupid. And then Dedra saying that she hasn't had no contact with me since January. That's a lie, because she was calling me back to back in February.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is why comment something on somebody's channel when you know you saw my entire video, you see the fact that I show receipts. Why comment shit like that when you know I'm gonna fucking look it up and find out that it's not true? I do my fucking homework. Why do that? Like, I don't get that at all. Like, especially, okay, commenting on like somebody like Anonymous, where it's like in the first couple videos they didn't have any screenshots, you know, commenting on there, and it's like, oh, you know, Anonymous might put this in a future video. But like on my videos where it's like I show receipts for literally every single thing that I said.
Yeah. I don't even know how we're getting tied into Anonymous. Yeah, I know who's doing it, but I'm not ever going to say who, because, you know, that's their business. They offered to help, and I gave them the information, and it got the word out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why she's still obsessed with me, and then bringing him into this. You know, he don't have no involvement. The only thing he has ever said to Dedra was after I blocked her, he called from his side and said, so why are you lying for it? And then she said, don't ever call me, and hung up. That's all as far as...
Don't ever call me.
Yeah,
I can see her saying shit like that.
I mean, the videos and everything, they just kept on going. Her and those two teenagers, she was getting kids involved. And then
yeah, there's a couple people on my channel making constant comments. I don't know what they're saying. I don't moderate my own comments for a couple reasons. I mean, like, I do. Like, if somebody's like throwing death threats, then obviously I'm gonna deal with it. But I don't do the thing where they hold comments to review. I don't do that because I don't have the energy for that. I know my limits. I'm a dog trainer.
Yeah,
I work 40 hours a week, and then I go to school 40 hours a week. So...
And see, this has been an ongoing battle with Dedra since, like, March. That was when the last bit of contact was in March. And it just has not stopped. I've been getting messages from other people. Then Julie, some woman, Team Julie against ovarian cancer, I finally got her to see the truth, too, because she was after me for a while.
Right.
And saying kids were being threatened. No kid was ever threatened. And if it was Dedra doing it. Dedra is the string puller behind a lot of this, because the woman literally sits on her ass all day, all night, stuffs her face full of her edibles, and stays online. That's all she does. She has zero hobbies.
I haven't seen much of what she's done recently. if you guys have access, if anybody watching this has access to any, like, a different YouTube channel than the one that I showed on my video, or an Instagram, let me know, because I can't reach her on anything because she blocked me everywhere. So
Yeah, because you know the truth.
oopsies.
She blocks and bans anybody that knows the truth about anything.
Yeah, that's literally how it is. And,
Right.
all we try to do is just tell our side, no, I'm not crazy, unstable. No, I never threatened anyone. No, he's never called nobody. We've literally just been still trying to do our paranormal and exploring. That's really all we're trying to do. Like, everything around us was on fire, and we're like, this is fine. We're fine.
Fine, we're fine.
We're going down with
I love that meme. That's a good meme.
We're fine.
Everything's fine.
Yep, that's basically how it is. Because we don't have the time to be on the internet all day. Because he works, I work, Bo and our kid, and then resorting back to before your audio cut out in the first one. No, my dog never tasked for him or my child. All she did was sleep with him. She tasked to me. She only alerted to me. Now there was one time we were driving and you were going off on some severe road rage. And she did paw at you and she licked it. She was poking at you to calm down. That's the only time, and then that was like
and
you
even
said.
if that was the case, that's not a bad thing. Like, everybody should shut up. Do you know what makes a service dog a legal service dog? Knowing 2 tasks and being potty trained and controllable.
Yeah.
So, like, shut the fuck up. Arlo, come. My dog, on the other hand, my dog broke in. Come here.
Yeah, I think my dog was broken too. She acted weird. And that's the thing. My dog's not gonna act like some robot that works 24/7. My dog was allowed to be a dog.
My dog's allowed to be a dog too. Exactly.
I was getting reprimanded about what my service dog was doing was wrong, but she was allowing her dog to eat crumbs off the floor at the restaurant. So
I don't know. I think my dog's okay. Are you okay?
I love it. He's so floofy.
Yeah, I shaved his face yesterday, so he's got a weird looking face. But yeah, so basically, I wanted to do this so that we can kind of clear the air around the situation, so that you guys can know that they didn't send me the texts, but I did get texts. So neither of us were technically wrong entirely.
Yeah.
So
you got texts from my phone number, but it wasn't me sending them.
Yeah, so
You've never known your number. Like, I don't. That's one thing I'm really weird about is after Dedra, I don't like giving people my phone number. I don't. I either message me on Instagram or Twitter or email me, but there's only maybe 3 or 4 people on YouTube right now that actually has my legitimate phone number.
Right. So I just wanted to clear the air. I hope that, was there anything else you wanted to say? I think we kind of went through all the questions I had.
Yeah, I think that's about it. You got anything?
You asking Brad if he has anything?
Yeah, you
No.
got anything? You done say everything you needed to say? Okay.
He didn't say much.
No, he really doesn't. Like I said, he doesn't really get involved in all this. Like, this isn't something he gives a fuck less.
Yeah. So, well, I'm glad that we talked about everything. If there's anything else you wanted to say and you wanted to put it on my channel because that's where this whole thing started and that's where people who are confused are looking, let me know. We can do this again.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think I got everything answered that I need to, and if I need to ask you more stuff, I know I can contact you.
Okay.
So I think we're all good. If anybody has any questions for B-Town, you can put them in the comments, because I'm sure B-Town would love to answer them.
Oh yeah, I would love to read them.
Yeah, so just put those in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. I did say in the beginning portion of this video that I would be adding, somebody did send me a video regarding their opinion and how they met Danielle and stuff like that. I'm going to be posting that probably soon after I post this one. So, I will also put B-Town's channel in the description. So
You there?
subscribe to them.
I think you went glitchy.
Oh, sorry. I'm putting B-Town's channel down in the description. Go
I think I
subscribe to
lost
them
her.
if you like spooky stuff. But yeah. All right.
Somebody lost something.
Oh, are we good? Can you see me, hear me, anything?
Hello.
Hi. Okay, so the call dropped, but we wanted to just record an outro really quick. So I'll put B-Town Paranormal's channel down in the description. You can go there and ask them questions or look at all their spooky content. They got some spooky stuff, you guys. It's spooky.
Yeah, no, between that and Abandon, we do some pretty weird stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. So I'll put that down in the description. Otherwise, if you want to ask them questions here too, I'm sure that they'll be available in the comments. And if you want to ask me any questions, obviously, you know, you can contact me here or on my Instagram. I'm always available. Otherwise, look out for that upcoming video that's also about this series. I'm working on a part 2 to the timeline. It's just taking a little bit because I wanted to make sure that this kind of ran its course so that I knew that everything that I was talking about in part 2 was factual, because I'm a very factual person. And I was thinking Dedra might reach out to me for an interview. She seemed like
I would love to see that one, to be honest.
she seemed like she was on my side in the comments, so who knows? Maybe I'll reach out to her before I post this. Maybe, because if I do that, then maybe she'll actually let me record an interview with her before I post this one. We'll see. So, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get a notification every single time that I post. And I will see you guys later. Bye, Sarah. Bye, people.
Bye.
Bye, Brad.
Bye.
Brad's here.
He's here, but he's not here.
Bye, guys.